Moyosore here again, and welcome back to my channel, Major Meets Law. Thank you so much for all of your support. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for your beautiful comments, thank you for subscribing. And if you're yet to do any of that, are you waiting for me to beg you? Okay, I'm begging now. Please do so. I really love to see your comments. I'm encouraged by all the interactions that I get. Forever since I did this, probably because like a whole lot has changed. This is my last video. So the last video were all about preparing for the Nigerian Law School, praying to the Lord God Almighty that I get Abuja campus. You can tell from the smile on my face that I got Abuja campus. I got it. Okay, so I finally got posted to Abuja campus. I'm going to be tracing how this 1 week has been, because today, Sunday, marks exactly 1 week since I stepped my foot upon this campus. My feet. Traveling to Abuja was was the first time for me. Yes, it was the first time for me. It was my first time in Abuja. It was my first plane ride ever. You could tell the way I was videoing every single thing. I videoed the food, I videoed the airport, I videoed the window, I videoed every single person, because I wanted to show you guys that I have already entered a plane. I blew as an expert in plane rides. To make sure that when you're packing, if you know that you want to go and pack your entire village, ready to pay the money to feed your entire village, but there's another option. You can just travel light, travel with what you need, and then you can just send your extra luggage with through the bus pack. So that's just less. It's cheaper, I think, depending on how much your luggage is though. You're basically doing your it's been a while since I did registration. I mean, it's 1 day. Anyways, you do your registration, then after you do your registration, then that's when you can move on to get your accommodation. And then the registration took a while, and then we were fewer because we resumed later. Then I can imagine how stressful it must have been for those people that resumed early, and there were like a bulk of them trying to do the registration. But what I know is, in this life, have money, have connects. See, you can be number 2 on the queue, and someone that is not even 99, someone that is not even on the queue at all, can just come and be number 1. Why? They have lately, and you don't. Alright, so it was really sad. It was really sad knowing that like you can literally be on a queue and then someone just comes from nowhere, and then there's nothing you can do about it, and just stare and just mumble about how Nigeria is corrupt. I think the highlight of my 1 week so far in law school, aside this video of course, is getting my accommodation. Start class in law school. I feel so bad about it. Like my first week I started the class because I needed to get an accommodation. So you don't just judge people. I mean, sometime when I was like going through YouTube for people that like just people's experiences in law school generally, someone was talking about how she missed a class, and I was all, how can you miss a class? Oh, I judge you. Guy, I started the class in like my 2nd day or my 3rd day in law school, because I knew that I couldn't keep going to class. I couldn't keep studying. I couldn't keep doing. Okay, I know that I couldn't keep studying. I couldn't keep going to class if I had no place to lay my head. So I had to sort that out first. So I finally got accommodation. We're good to go. We got a room. We have good lighting. We have good lighting in our new room, guys. So the hostel looks like this, and this is my room. Should I show you my room number? I'm not sure about that. Anyways, then when you come in, it's to read. Then you have a balcony. God. Then so this is the view. This is the view. So yeah, for Student of Life, don't have to jump down and just come and breathe. Then this is the toilet, and this is what the bathroom looks like.
Kind of like this. See, it's not so bad.
But things like you're joining, it is joined with another room. This is the other room, but nobody's there yet. Finally settled in, and this is what my room looks like. At least this is what my corner looks like. So you get to have a reading table to yourself. My room looks like this. You get it, like. And that was the start of my actual experience in law school. So you know, when you finally get your posting and then you get Abuja and you're really excited, like, hey, I go Abuja, yay! Everybody's telling you congratulations, like as if you say you got school. Anyways, so you finally get your excitement. Don't wait when you actually get into law school. The point is, when you settle down into law school, the excitement of getting the campus of your choice, it doesn't really matter anymore. I don't know, at least for me, it's just this. I'm really grateful for the facilities in Abuja campus, like, but then it actually starts to stare at your face that I came here for something. I didn't come here to be comfortable and get the best room and get the best classroom. I came here because I had a goal in mind. So now I'm going to talk about the actual reality of things, classes, academics in law school for the past 1 week. My first class in the Nigerian Law School. After I was feeling myself, I was even taking a video showing you probably are seeing it right now, showing you my skirts, very long, very flowy, very beautiful, you know, my white shirt, feeling myself, feeling very prim and proper. I was very excited. You know, you're looking forward to your first class in Nigerian Law School. You hear about law school, I mean, since 100 level. So finally you get to experience your first class in Nigerian Law School. So full of excitement, so full of, I'm going to pay attention in class today, I'm going to learn all that I have to learn, I'm going to catch up on school. And then I was walking, feeling myself in my bag, in fact taking videos with my friends, showing you guys law school. You're probably seeing it now. And then I got to the front of the class. I was already like, how much do I sit? Feeling, you know, just trying to walk in. And then some security guy just looks at me, allows my other friends to go in. I was at the back, mother of all. I was at the back, and he just says, you go back. I'm like, what? Go where? Me? Who do you mean? Me? And he says, your white is not white enough. What do you mean my white is not white enough? I mean, this white is white. This white is a different, like, it's white, it's pure, it's holy, is without blemish. How can you say my white is not white enough? But he said it was not white enough and I should turn back. And I was so stunned. I couldn't even argue or, you know, beg or anything. I just carried my L and just turned back and started going back to my hostel. Keep in mind that I had a temporary accommodation and then I didn't have a room and we had to move out. So I had to go to the common room to start fishing out for what is white enough and what is not rumpled that I can still wear to class and not look so horrible on my first day. That was pretty much it. I got back to class. I wore suits. I was pretty good. One thing I can say about classes in Nigerian Law School is that, to be honest, I personally, you know, there's this law school. We're still going to talk about the dress code. That dress code that they sent me out for, we'll talk about it. But in the meantime, so there's this thing of law school. But to be honest, I actually prefer, at least this past, I mean, I'm no expert, I spent just 1 week. But in this 1 week, I have sincerely enjoyed my lectures in the Nigerian Law School than I ever enjoyed any lecture in my university. I don't know if it's because the classes are more practical, they're more relatable, the lecturers are really chilled, they're not out to scare you and say, see, this is my course, you're not going to pass it. D is for God, C is for me, whatever nonsense. They don't say any of that. They're really wanting to impact knowledge, wanting you to know things and all of that. And then I actually listen in class. Like, I listen in class. If you resume it, I hope you do not resume it, because I didn't realize how much we had missed and how far behind we were until I was going through the scheme of work and asking people, and I realized that, oh my god, I have so much to catch up on. And then when you see all of that, there's this possibility of getting overwhelmed and wanting to even pass out before you actually start reading, because you're like, how on earth do I cover 5 weeks of work that these guys have done, that some of them have not even covered? What I told myself was like, I'm not going to give in to pressure. It's too early to give in to pressure. So I told myself that I was just going to start from where I am. Like, I met week 7. So I'm going to start reading from week 7. And whatever it is I've missed, I'll catch up with it during my externship. But as God we have it, or should I say the devil, I don't even know, as it fits, as whatever. Sometime this week, it was announced that we're going to be having pre-bar tests from the 30th of this month, March, till the 6th of April, covering everything they've taught them. So me, that I don't know what they have taught them, what am I supposed to write? How am I supposed to catch up? Because it's not a small book. It's not a small thing. Let me show you something. For one course, I'm not trying to scare you. For one course, you have this book, Criminal Litigation by Agaba. And this is just one of the other textbooks that you probably want to read on criminal litigation. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Now you have 5 courses. One course for every week. One course for every day. So there's this thing of wanting to feel overwhelmed before you actually even start. But really, one thing I've learned is like, fear doesn't do anything to help you. If anything, it makes things worse. So like, talking about strategy, I had to recalculate, re-strategize. How do I want to read? And then one thing I've learned also is that you can't be too rigid on what worked for you in university. What worked for you in university might not necessarily work for you here. Sometimes it would work, some things would work, but some things you'd have to change. University, there's this thing where you just sit down and just listen, the lecturer keeps talking and bores you out. It's interactive. So for to be honest, first class, and they were passing microphone, give it to that girl, count 6 rows behind you. I'm like, hey girl, don't let me be number 6, let me be number 8. Oh, so now we talk about the dress code. Let's talk about the dress code. That they sent me out of class. They wanted to ruin my day 1 in law school for black on white. Your skirt is supposed to be 2 inches below your knee, and then your white shirt is supposed to be a white shirt, and then your dress is supposed to be long enough, black dress or navy blue dress. Is it navy blue or dark blue dress? If you're a guy, black trousers, white shirts, very white shirts, black tie, all of that. So coming to law school, if you see my skirt, you will fear the Lord. Oh my God, Deeper Life sisters will tell me, welcome to the fold, sister, because my skirts were long. I came prepared. You're like, why everybody's long? Nobody's forming sexy in law school. Nobody's sexy. All of us are just sisters wearing black and white. That's how I enter law school this past 1 week. I realized that all of us are not sisters. They are sisters, and they are sexy sisters. Very sexy sisters. Like, I will be seeing dresses. I'm like, I thought you said 2 inches below our knee now. Auntie, what's going on? I did not catch you. What are you doing? Are you invisible? Do you have invisible clothes that you can borrow me that I can be wearing? So, but me, I'll tell you, just be safe. Just wear the regulated. Just wear you're a lawyer. You are training to be a lawyer. So start by abiding by the law. If they say the skirt should be 2 inches below your knee, give them 4 inches. They say it should be white. Oh my God, make it white. Make it pure and holy, without blemish, acceptable to the Lord. That's what you should do. Just be like me. But after extension, my phone. Friday, you're supposed to wear native. That's what I thought too. You're actually supposed to wear native. And then I got to law school. And on Friday, I'm seeing banker. I'm seeing auntie dressing like banker, wearing black skirt and orange top. I'm seeing uncle wearing brown chocolate and a purple shirt. I'm like, I thought he said native. Is this native? Is a native cloth of Congo, or where exactly is the native land of this cloth they are wearing? But apparently, the actual thing is, I'm going to show you now. You're supposed to wear a full traditional wear. If you're Yoruba, give them Yoruba. If you're Igbo, give them Igbo. In fact, if you're outside, you can even still give them Igbo. You're Igbo, give them. After my extension, I'm going to give them more fine Hausa attire. You understand what I'm saying?
Excellent. If you are not clapping, you have problem with them.
Actually keep to the rules. They tell you 2 inches, just do 2 inches. I mean, you're training to be a lawyer. Start practicing by obeying what they ask you to do, right? Okay, yeah, so talking about people, one thing that struck me on getting here is there are different people from different backgrounds. I'm not even talking about regional now. I'm talking about ethnic backgrounds. Like, it's so amazing. It's so beautiful. I haven't seen that in like ever. I grew up in Lagos, moved to Ogun State, schooled in Ibadan. So I'm used to the Yoruba people, you know, just even if you have people of other tribes, the dominant language there, the dominant people there are Yoruba people. But here, it's Hausa. People are fine. These Hausa girls are fine, girl. They are fine. Oh my God. They're fine, their skin is glowing. They're people of different backgrounds. Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, Itsekiri, many tribes. I think I actually want to learn Hausa before I leave this place because I think it's a really beautiful language, people. Hausa boys, come approach me. So about eating, so I heard, like, coming here, one thing I knew was that things are really expensive here in Abuja. So I was prepared for it. But the thing is, expensive is relative to people. Meals are actually depending on where you want to eat. So there are different places you can eat with different prices, but you're not like, you can't go there and say I want to go and buy 8 naira food. Like me, I went to go and say I want to go and buy 100 naira food. They tell me they're not saying 100 naira food, and all those fine boys are not laughing at me. I was not looking at them like, it's not even me that want to eat the food though, it's Onye that sent me. Anyways, so like it's not all that bad. Yes, it's a bit overpriced. Some things are a bit overpriced, but some things are just regular. If I have water costs 100 naira, it doesn't cost 200 naira, it still costs 100 naira. I still haven't figured out where exactly I want to be worshipping, but today I'm trying out class 1. Class 1 is from 3 to 5 p.m. so I'll just see how it looks. Hopefully by next video I'll already know where I want to worship. And then externship, see how late we are. Externship is next month. So next month you're supposed to do an externship in a chamber and in a court. And then one thing I'm looking forward to, people of God, dinner is on Tuesday. And then I'm trying to wonder what dinner is going to be like. I heard that it's not like law dinner in my university. Everybody will wear fine dress and be dancing. This one is prim and proper dinner. Prim and proper. Solemn. I'm going to show you what it even looks like. This scarf. Look at this scarf. So yes, we're giving this scarf from the Student Affairs Division. Apparently, this is what it looks like. I don't know how I'm supposed to tie this thing, whether it's supposed to go like this or like this. I don't know. Oh, should I wear? The chef said we should wear suits and camisole and cut heels. Anyways, there's dinner on Tuesday. I'm looking forward to it. Free food. We don't have to pay 500 naira for food. Anyways, so that's pretty much all that I've experienced in this past 1 week. Very interested, so it's not really about the campus. It's about Nigerian Law School and then achieving your goal, whatever your goal is. And then nothing is, as much as people say that we're disadvantaged because we're resuming late, I acknowledge the fact that it does look like we're disadvantaged, really disadvantaged. But because I have the Holy Spirit, I'm what? I'm advantaged. So we're gonna work it out. We're gonna see how it goes. Yeah. So till my next video, we find out how the dinner went, how law school is going, if I flunked my pre-bar test. Hopefully I don't flunk it. I'm praying I don't flunk it. I'm going to be serious. I'm going to actually read like I've been trying to read. Yeah, Mommy, I'm reading. I promise you, Daddy, I'm reading. I'm not wasting your money. So yeah, I'm catching you in the next video.